Hi. Well, one step forward, two steps back as usual. So the cooling system is done. I've got, well, done until I figure out what I'm doing wrong. But the feed line is finished. This is the first time I've used push locks correctly, I guess. I really like it. I really enjoy how you don't technically, I guess, have to use clamps. I'm gonna test it because I haven't pushed any coolant through it, but it makes it really clean and nice. So I've got feed from the plate, and just to say again, this is technically K-Tune's design. I just copied it with my pump, so shout out to those guys. So it's a feed line to the pump, radiator, and into the head and back out. So real simple, real clean, nice and easy. The fuel pressure. So this is a problem I've been chasing now for a while. I can't get it to run at over 40 PSI, or sorry, 20 PSI. So there's clearly an issue. I thought for the longest time that the regulator was screwed up. I tried running a single line. I've rerouted it like 4 times. And at some point I was just like, okay, it's not the regulator. So to confirm the theory, I just capped off the line and ran straight feed, so there's no fuel pressure regulator, and it primes the 20, and then you can hear it blowing back in the tank. So either the line came loose to the pump, like this, I believe there should be a little rubber line in there that feeds the banjo fitting, which is possible. It threw me for a loop. I didn't immediately get it because it does make up to 20 PSI. So I was just like, oh, it's gotta be a regulator, because if there was something disconnected in the tank, there's little chance they would even pressurize. So something's going on. Maybe, it was just a spare 240 liter per hour Walbro that I had lying around. I think Dennis gave it to me. Should have been the first, that should have been the first tip. So I'm gonna pull the tank back out again. Probably not today, because I don't know, maybe today. I got all week next week. But so the tank's gotta come out. I've gotta readdress it, and I'm beginning to think I really wanna cut a hole for access. I told myself I wasn't gonna do it, but I am sick and tired of dropping this tank every time I need to check something. And I shouldn't be having to check anything, but it is what it is. So I don't know, we'll see there. I just kind of wanted to update because this is somewhat pivotal in that I realized where the fuel pressure loss is going. And once I can get fuel pressure up to the pounds it should be at, the engine should run a lot better. Because it runs pretty good at like 25, but once I get that sucker up to 40, it should just purr or grumble, I guess, because I don't have an exhaust. But there's fuel everywhere. Sprayed a whole fucking car, fledging car, excuse me. And yeah, we'll see.